Hey guys, so in this video, I want to go over on how to hire yourself a virtual assistant to help you work on your passive income businesses. And it can help you with anything. It doesn't have to be a passive income business. It could be whatever you need for a virtual assistant. But in my case right now, we need a social media manager for one of the companies that our side companies that we're working on. So I wanted to share with you on what we did to hire social media managers. All right, so you can go to whatever site you want to use. We use a particular one. I go here and just put in an ad. So we have the ad down here for social media manager. As you can see before, we use this one for video creators, marketing content writers. And so here's the post right here. And so you can use, literally I Googled this information on social media managers and just got the information exactly what it is. I found a time frame that I want to use. I like using people who are in the Philippines because their culture is so much closer to us as Americans and their English is so well. So working with them is great. And so when I use a time frame, I use a time frame in the Philippines just so they understand what time I'm requiring them to work. And then I do the responsibilities, just give a list. Like I said, just Google it. But here's the little key and the trick I like. So when you post an ad anywhere for a job opening, you're gonna get a lot of responses. So first thing you wanna do is make sure people are actually reading your ads or your posts, excuse me. So I like to put this in there, some kind of description on, in the subject line, put this, because this way it lets me know that this whole description, job description, that they've read the whole thing all the way through, at least halfway through, and they caught this in the middle. Some people, they'll just see a job and they'll just like, yep, subscribe, I'm the best one for you, I'm the one for you, and never actually fully read the description. I want someone who's gonna take the time to read the description. So that's gonna help narrow down my search. So that's a nice little tip for you. Once you post your ad, then you're gonna get a bunch of responses. So this is just the inbox of all the responses I got on here. You know, people, I wanna work for you. I am your next social media manager, rock star. I can start as soon as possible. Obviously they didn't read the ad. People right here, they read the ad. So that helps narrow it down. So out of this response, I had 264 people respond to my ad. So now I just go into search and I can just do SM, and then that'll just pull up all the people who actually responded correctly into the ad. And then I just go one by one, click them. And so you're like, okay, great. That probably narrowed it down. I think this number count, it went from 200 and something down to maybe 160, I believe. So next what we do is I don't read resumes because I know people lie on their resume. I've been guilty of lying on my resume just to fill up a gap that I had for college, and they're like, there's a gap in your work schedule. I was going to college. They're like, but I was like, yeah, whatever, just fill in the gap for that particular job. So it is what it is, but people lie on their resume. So the best way to get information from people is by testing them. So Test Gorilla, guys, I just found out about this recently. I used another one before, like some kind of like a survey, but Test Gorilla is great. There's no affiliate marketing here. I just want to share some good information with you guys, but I found Test Gorilla and it's free to use. I believe you just get like 5 tests on here, which is all I needed for social media managers. So I just created the test and I'll show you that. But the assessment, and then I just had people go and take the assessment. So a lot of people didn't take the assessment. I'm not sure what the count is here, but these are ones that actually took it. I took it myself just so I can get a baseline on what kind of score I should get. And The great thing about Test Gorilla, guys, not only do you sit there and it'll give you a score, like so this one, attention to detail, communication, I got a score. Since I am using people in the Philippines, I used English as a test, and it was a simple test. I took it for English, and some of it I was like, what? But anyways, it records a nice little cool video of the people as they're taking a test, so you know if they cheated or not. So I think that is pretty awesome. And then it has a DISC test, and it for personality, and it'll actually explain to you the results for the DISC test. And if you guys don't know what a DISC test is, we could talk about that on another video, or you can just Google it. And then this one was new to me, Big 5 Ocean. I wasn't quite sure what that was, so I had to look it up. But it gives you a full report on this and the results of people who are gonna be helpful in your company. And so, but this is only the first step, guys. So I just wanted the numbers. It's just a numbers thing. So I got the numbers, and the fact that they actually took the time to take the assessment. It's not as much as about the score, it's just the fact that they actually took the time. So that's awesome. And so this moves them next to the interview stage, where you can actually talk to somebody and say, okay, now this person is going to be a good fit for my company, what I'm looking for in a certain role, how do they communicate with me during the meeting. And then that helps narrow it down more. And then once you get somebody, you choose however you need. So in this particular case, I just needed 2. And then we have some backups for later. You know, as a courtesy, I hated it when jobs would take you in for an interview and then you don't hear nothing else at all. So as a courtesy, I always send them a message. Either they got the position or they didn't get the position. You know, you keep their information on file. If another opening happens, we'll contact them. So just the same courtesy I give to them. So anyways, guys, that's it. And then once you do the interview and you're happy with somebody, you can get them started. They can do hourly, and then you can just pay them through PayPal or however you want to set it up. And that's it, guys. So I just wanted to share on how you can actually get people in place to work on your passive income for you once you have everything set up. If you have any questions, as usual, guys, hit me up down in that comment section. And if you're enjoying these, subscribe, hit that like button, let me know that you guys are enjoying these videos, and we're gonna keep pumping them out. So thanks, guys, and have a great day.